Hey, y'all, come on in. You're here on a great day.
We have a witchy soap today from Subtle Art Soap Company.
It's a Halloween morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
We are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, y'all, come on in. We're so glad you're here. Thank you for spending a little of our Halloween month with us. If you happen to be here during one of the live premieres, why, join the live chat. Meet the Whiff Pack, a cool group of folks from all over the world hanging out. They'd love to meet you, too.
They would. And for our mentions today, we want to do something a little different and have an impromptu giveaway for all of our friends that are in the live chats here on YouTube.
Yeah, one of our all-time favorite Subtle Art soaps is Autumn Woods. And we noticed that we had an Autumn Woods soap bar that we had not used yet. And we want you guys to be able to smell this too. So here's how this giveaway works. This is my first edition, limited edition, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. And whoever can tell me how many pages this particular edition has without going over in the live premiere chat right now, we will send out this Autumn Woods soap bar to you today. All right, and what is our soap today?
Our soap today is called Witchcraft, and this is the third year in a row that they've been doing this one at Subtle Art. And I gotta say, this label is pretty spooky and fun.
Oh, I'm excited. Let's invite her in and meet this soap. All right, y'all. So from the sales page at SubtleArtSoap.com.
This bewitching scent is warm, dark, and spicy.
I'm excited about that. Y'all, when you think a witchcraft soap, you don't think warm, dark, and spicy. You think cold, witchy, stormy night. I'm excited. This is going the other way.
I think of like Dorothy and the Witch. I think of Into the Woods and the Witch. Like there's tons of different witches, and they're always in the woods.
And the Dorothy Witch travels by fire.
She does. See? This
Warm,
all works
dark,
in here.
and spicy, as the name suggests. And then
it starts with a slightly sweet and spicy cinnamon leaf note.
Nice.
A touch of dark patchouli adds a hint of earthiness. See, in the woods.
And scariness for me.
Yeah.
Patchouli and I did not start out as friends in this journey, but over the last year, it is something I have grown to deeply love because of how these perfumers are using it.
Right?
All right, going on.
Okay. In addition of cedarwood and sandalwood, gives this scent a smooth and woody finish.
Y'all, a witchy soap done with woods. This is going to be bananas.
See, they're out in the
There's no bananas.
We added a little French green clay to give it a, quote, fresh from the cauldron look. Is it going to be green?
Is it green? Y'all, if it's green, my head's going to come off. Our triple butter shave soap is made with shea, kokum, and mango butters. We're talking a seriously luxurious lather. It's also formulated to be softer, more like a crope, so it's easier to scoop out and place in your favorite shaving bowl or mug.
Oh, we are fans of that.
Oh, well, I'm excited to see some mysteries and wonders hiding inside of this mysterious little soap. Let's let her out of the box. So constant viewers will know that we are giant fans of our small but growing collection of Subtle Art soaps. We have Storm Cloud, which is awesome, and the favorite around here, our Autumn.
That was our seasonal last year.
I know. Y'all beautiful. I shaved with it as soon as September rolled around this year. I broke this one out. Oh, it was awesome. The pine is kind of hiding in here in such a beautiful way. How do you hide pine? They did it.
They did.
It's amazing. Anyway, all right, here's how it comes from Subtle Art. Open this up.
I really don't remember what I ordered. We were trying to have this chat. I'm like, I think I got just this. We're going to be surprised with you. So
we like to order late at night when we're not really paying attention, so we kind of get surprised by what little extras we
I realized it was
in.
October 1st, and I was like, I got to get my order in. Oh no, I broke the box.
Uh-oh. Y'all, we love our distributors, but when you order from the artisans, they have the opportunity to throw in some little artisan touches even to the packaging. And look at this,
I think
y'all.
that may have happened.
Y'all, look at this!
Oh!
Well, I don't mean to alarm you, but these are these photographs? No, no, these are stickers! We got stickers! We don't have many Halloween stickers. We shaved it.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Y'all, look how it sits.
Look at how she's in her little nest here.
The presentation. I love it. Okay, hold on.
I don't know what I ordered.
Thank you, guys. We have a note. Thank you. We hope you enjoy this bewitching fall scent from Joe and Sadie.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, you guys. We are so excited for this.
Okay. Oh, look at that. And then, look, there's more things.
Give us some blades. Oh, I love these. These are my 7 o'clock green. Mine. Well, they're mine now. These are my green 7 o'clock blades from Gillette.
They match the same green I see.
I like those even
here.
better than the yellows. I have not yet tried the blacks.
Okay.
There it is. Wait. Oh. What you guys do?
Y'all,
Y'all.
I don't think I ordered that.
Joe, I did not order this. This is Draconis. Oh,
and
this
that's
might even be another
spooky.
Halloween episode, y'all. The
just
dragon
might.
set. Oh, I'm excited. Thank you, buddy.
Thank
I
you.
had no idea.
And then I
This-
think I might have gotten this one.
you got a witchcraft
But
bar,
I
so
can check the
of
label.
course. I love. Oh, I wonder if I can peel this off and keep the sticker.
Well, we did get these ones. Those might have to
oh,
last.
that's true. We do have those. Oh,
like stickers.
I don't know if you can tell that we're excited about our Halloween scents around here, y'all, but
Does it have a green lid? I think it does. It's matching the
No.
green theme here.
Are you kidding me?
No, they
It
went
does.
all in.
and little like ridges, like a dime around it.
Oh, look at! I want to hang out with her.
This is the smartest thing I have seen in the wet shaving world in 6 months. Look, they put little ridges along the edges of the thing so you can open it when your
Easy
hands are
twist
all
off.
slippery.
See, you're thinking.
Miracles and wonders, y'all. Well, I'm excited.
Me too.
I don't care if she is a witch. I'm going to invite her in. Let's have a first impression. Oh.
So we did not order this. This is a special gift. Thank
Joe
you.
sent that for free.
I don't know
Thanks,
how you knew,
guys.
but literally in my midnight scrolling, I was
Wow.
like, "Do we want another bar
Right?
soap?"
Now
Because
I
we
don't
had
feel so bad
twins.
about giving this one away to the whiff
Yeah,
bag
now
because
we
they
got
have a
a
witchcraft
backup.
one to. Oh, that's
Oh,
awesome.
man.
Thanks, you
Thank you,
guys.
guys.
But before we catch whiffs of that,
Yeah, don't
why
open your
you
nose yet.
have our first impression
Okay.
of this.
Does she
I
look
am
like me? That's
excited.
kind of creepy. I hope
Oh,
not.
maybe she's pretty. You're pretty.
We could be cousins.
I
Okay.
know. Okay, here we go.
This
Take
cauldron
it in.
is quite hefty, though.
No. Oh, I want to see if it's green. Is the
Oh,
soap green?
did you see there's a side label? Look
John,
at
you fancy side level
I-
around here.
I didn't
That
even-
way we can put these eye level in our
See,
cabinet.
and they
We can see what
stack,
they
and you
are.
see.
You know?
We like those things. Okay. Is it green, right? Let's
I
see.
wonder.
Is it? It has a little hue of green
I
action
love
happening.
That. Just a
Just a
hint
hint.
to let you know
You
business
know,
is being done. That's
Oh,
fabulous. All right,
okay.
are you getting
I think
whiffs?
I almost got a whiff.
Ooh,
Stay over there.
take it in.
Hold on.
Are you bewitched?
I
Bothered?
think so.
Are you
Well,
bewildered?
it's funny. I don't think we have anything like this in our den.
Nice.
It's a fun, different twist.
Okay, I'm not
Hold
going to ask
on.
questions yet. Just let it wash
let me-
over
let me-
you.
yeah, let me walk right through
Oh,
it.
the blades are green. I just got that.
That was the whole point.
I
See,
just got
matchy,
that.
matchy.
I'm a little slow.
Marcus is here.
Okay, take it in.
I almost thought I was getting like a cookie of some sort. Not sweet cookie, but like I don't know, those crumbly kind of cookies or something.
Shut your face.
A witch in the woods
gourmandy
with cookies.
sense?
I don't know.
I was up late last night scared of the dark patchouli. Wait a minute. You're talking about cookies?
There is,
Hold
it
on.
is in there, but there's something in the middle
Oh, I
that's
hope
like.
it's in there. I hope it's
I
in
really tried to just read through the list and
Right.
not get too attached to that because I wanted to have a fresh whiff for y'all.
Well, it's funny. On the Shave Dad group today, I was reading a post from somebody that said, sometimes I get lost in the scent notes and I just need somebody to tell me what it smells like. Step into my office. I feel like that's kind of what
okay,
we do.
this one's a little harder because I do like how different it is. It's
Yeah.
not like, oh, I nailed it. I know what I'm
Sure.
doing.
Or it's just
But-
something just off the shelf here, witchy, right? Yeah.
which it should have you a little off your rocker a little because it's from a witch out of a cauldron. But there's something like I really do kind of want to take a bite out of this. I don't know
Nice.
why. It's not a chai tea, but it's
Okay.
something in that like creamy side that happens that, you know, like a spiced cookie, like almost a biscotti you could dunk in.
Right.
Like it's not sweet, but it has that baked
Gotcha.
kind of thing
Is it a
happening.
little star anise like in biscotti?
I don't.
She got all the vowels in that one,
I
folks.
think the cinnamon leaf is just new for me. I think I'm used to like cinnamon.
We have only seen one soap
Right.
that had cinnamon leaf in
And
it,
it-
and it was different.
It's a cool spice in here, man.
Right.
I just don't think my brain's like I think I know it, but I don't know. It's not the green side of the woods,
Right.
Like it was sandalwood and cedarwood. Like
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
drier, creamier kind of woods
Sure.
that are happening here.
Now, your Cotton Mather. Is there a witchy sort of vibe to what's going on here?
It's not scary, spooky.
Gotcha.
But I do feel like I'm somewhere. I don't know if I should be there. Like it's a place I haven't been before.
Right.
You know, like that kind of like discovery in the woods kind of thing.
Most of the witches I know are not really scary, spooky.
No, but it has just a subtle art. It has just a subtle sweet side that's like, you know, a witch is trying to bring you in. Like they
Right.
have that something that they want, you know, that you might want to try.
Right.
And that's coming through here.
The Hansel and Gretel factor of come hither, sit by my fire.
It's not an oatmeal kind of thing, but it's something in that zone almost.
So y'all, the chai, the oat, I'm starting to get a picture painted over here. And more kind of a natural
Yes.
smell?
But in a very cool, different way.
Right.
Like, I feel like just taking whiffs of this is almost like nourishing for my skin somehow.
Right.
Like, I feel like there's magic in there
Well, I was
happening.
kind of watching like a drone tour of Salem the other day. It's a very small, like little town. There's only 4,000 parking spots in the whole town. So at Halloween time, they tell you kind of have to park like out of town and bus in.
Right.
But it's just not only so antique looking, but just so quaint and so cute and just so nestled in all of the trees and all the nature stuff that I'm just kind of hoping it has kind of a modern Salem twist to it.
I really kind of wanted you to get your nose on this here
do
because
too.
I don't even
I
know if
think
I'm
I'm
explaining this well, but there's something comforting and cozy about the scent
Right.
still. So it doesn't like scare me off that I'm terrified, but I'm very curious to see what you think. And then we can smell the bar soap too to smell with
You
it,
can smell
maybe.
that now while I smell this. If you will only find this on the Barbershop Duet, this is the Are You a Good Witch or a Bad Witch with on 3, 1, 2.
Right? Not what we were expecting, which is super fun.
Y'all! Y'all! Usually I am within a few states of my expectations. This one I'm not. Whoa. It's a good thing you can't see my shoes because my socks just blew off.
I think this is a limited run
Are
too,
you
so I'm really glad we
kidding
jumped
me?
on this right
But
away.
it comes back.
It
the
does.
witch comes
Every
back.
year.
And she better because something this good can't go away forever.
No,
Hold
now
on.
I know they do a little like kind of changes every year, so I'm curious about the others
I'm
now.
starting at the end. The patchouli, y'all, it's not the patchouli you know.
No.
I went to college in San Francisco in the 90s. Patchouli, this is not that. That was a patchouli meant to cover a sin. This is different. This is a dark Indonesian patchouli. It's more spicy than it
Spicy,
is
for sure.
twingy. Y'all, beautiful. Almost more of a sandalwood than like a patchouli for me. And here's the thing. It is the undercurrent. It is not the star. It is not in the ensemble. It's like down in the orchestra pit. That patchouli is there to be the base, just to give your nose somewhere to stop. It's the ground. That's it. If it weren't there, you would know.
Just kind of sets the scene.
Right, but you don't take it in and at all get a sense of patchouli. So hold on, because I was braced for that. But now that I love the part of this that I thought was going to be squinchy for me, I can explore the rest of it because y'all, that's what's being put forward. Y'all, the woods and the spices in this are coming together to almost create a candy sense. Almost, like you said, like a gourmand. Like almost a Halloween candy. But you almost have to put it all together and like climb all the way to the top of these spices. Y'all, I just get like a super put together, clean but spicy, interesting and mysterious person when I smell this. Now, I don't even think this has a gender. I think this goes like straight down the middle. I don't know what's a male witch. Could this be how McGarnagle would smell? Y'all, Maggie Smith, one of the best actresses to ever grace the silver screen. And I discovered her in a record album called Tailspinner's Pinocchio when I was like 5 that was recorded back in the 50s when she was like little. Y'all, this smells like Dame Maggie Smith. This
she
is
would
like
totally
this,
pull that off.
right, this beautiful, wise, spicy, elegant smell. Imagine what McGarnagle would smell like just kind of floating down the hallway in her way, right?
You would just want to follow her. Like there's something in that, don't you think?
And when you're scared, she's the one to go to. She's the one that kicks some butt. Her and Dumbledore. Didn't mean to make this all Harry Potter, but here we are. And then some kind of almost like a candied fruit or flower in the middle that's helping to like bring everything together.
But
like,
it's not something you know. It's like a new thing. I can't figure it out.
It's the earthy part of the witch, but then I think it's like the beautiful part of the witch. Because I mean, look at her. Look at her. Hold on. This is the witch this is based on. So it's not like Margaret Hamilton, The Wizard of Oz, where they put a giant nose or warts and she's meant to look
gross.
ugly and Gail Sondergaard was too pretty. In the original Wizard of Oz, Gail Sondergaard was originally hired to play the witch, but you know what? She was too pretty. They hired her because the Wicked Witch in Snow White was gorgeous, the animated one. So they hired her and they made her all slinky and beautiful. Well, they looked at the script and went, oh, well, bad witches are ugly, so we can't do that. So they tried to ugly her up. Well, it's Gail Sondergaard. You can't. This is the picture of her in the ugly makeup, and look how pretty she still is.
It's not her fault.
Right. So they had to look for like a character actress. I mean, no offense to Margaret Hamilton. I think she was beautiful, but you know, they put the big prosthetics on her, and she was a lot more like traditionally.
She could
sort
carry
of that,
herself in that
like
way,
the
too.
stereotype of what a witch looks like.
Right.
So she ended up getting the job. But isn't that funny that if I were to smell like a Gail Sondergaard or like a McGarnagle, a beautiful witch, either on the inside or the outside, that's what this smells like to me.
I agree. I feel like it is the good witch somehow. Like you know that she's like crafting up some good things for you.
Was there a floral in the list?
But see, still, I agree with you. It's so on the cusp. I couldn't even identify. It's almost like it's its own identity.
Right.
I couldn't pick.
Whoa. And the cool thing is, y'all, identity is the right word. Sometimes when I smell a soap, it takes weeks to get to know it, where if I smell it again, then I will recognize it. Y'all, but some come with an identity, a cleverness that right out of the box, as soon as you experience it, you know. And should you get a whiff of that a week from now, you're going to go, that's witchcraft. And that's what this does. It is such a clear and defined personality, and I want to know her a little bit more.
Right. There's just something in the middle, too. I think it's a new version of spices. I don't know if it's the cinnamon leaf that's what's really pulling me in.
Right.
But there's something that I really enjoy. It's not the normal cinnamon.
You know what? Hold on. Let me smell for the cinnamon.
Right. Because go back and forth. Because there's something like from that base to this base. It's just subtle enough that you can get that difference.
You know what it is? It's the patchouli into the cinnamon leaf. Because sometimes you can have a note on the piano, doesn't mean anything unless it has other notes with it to give it its character. Or sometimes you'll have like what my brain showed me for this was like a G chord, but then like a G7, but then like, wait, this.
Yeah. Oh, the creepy
That.
side. Just enough.
Like a beautiful like jazz chord. That is what's happening here, where the patchouli meets the cinnamon.
I'm going to be with you on that for sure.
Oh, and that's what's bringing the bass into the mids, and then that is what passes it off to what I'm sort of sensing is that gourmandy floral that's bringing it into the clean light senses.
I feel like whoever this witch is, you trust them. They have your back.
Right.
I don't know how that's coming across, but I really actually like that even more.
Right.
Because the scent alone just takes you there.
And it's the floral that gives it the feminine sense. It's not the gourmandy sense. Okay, you know what? I think we need to actually look at these scent notes. Can we see what's in this cauldron? All right, y'all, back to the sales page at subtleartsoap.com.
I do not see a floral, my friend.
No.
Just saying.
I
don't
am
see it.
bewitched, bothered, and bewildered. There is, I think, a little bit more swirling around here than the scent notes. So let's just look at this list. Cinnamon leaf and dark patchouli, the two best friends. Y'all, that is where those two are coming together is a yin-yang. You don't see where one stops and the other starts, and that's part of what is so beguiling about this.
And then just two. We got cedarwood and sandalwood.
Wow. Okay, first of all,
Okay.
I don't generally see those together. Sandalwood is a little bit more of a creamier thing. Cedarwood's a little bit more of that spicy, pencil, peppery sort of
But
thing.
they work together. Like, I think the spice of the cinnamon leaf with the sandalwood together, and then the cedar and the patchouli, like something in there is creating that creamy, cleaner, almost floral thing that you're
I wonder
getting.
if somewhere between the cedar and the patchouli, somebody's getting burned at the stake. But you know, I would be willing to bet that there are a few little secret scent notes swirling around in here, y'all, because while I do get those 4 notes, I'm hearing way more of a symphony.
I mean,
going on
every
in
good
here.
witch has to keep some secrets
Of
for their,
course.
potions
Of
and
course,
things.
and
So,
you can't
know.
exactly tell the world you're putting Eye of Newt in here. They're going to want to know where you sourced it and if it's organic. And you know what's funny? The more I look for the patchouli, the more I like it. So, hold on a second. Generally, I love your lighter patchoulis. This ain't. This is a dark patchouli. It's kind of like a big bass drum. But when I'm mixing music, sometimes I do. I want a big bass drum that's too big, that's too overpowering, because you know how I use it? I just don't turn it up very much. That's all. So it's there. It's there in its full character, its full booming, bassy nature. But I don't bring it into the mix that much.
Right.
So I think that is what's happening here. I think they're letting the patchouli be super dark and take on its supernatural qualities. But the way they're introducing it is in a way to balance it with the cinnamon leaf. So you probably have to turn the cinnamon leaf way up and the dark patchouli way down. And it's funny with music. Sometimes you just turn the voice alone in this ear, the orchestra in this ear, and you balance them. And then you switch it. Just the voice in this ear, the orchestra in this ear. And then you put them back together. And that's how you figure out how loud the voice should be in the mix. So I think it's one of those. I think one's turned way up, one's turned way down, so that in the miracle of this soap, they can play at an equal balance. And that's part of where the magic is happening in here, because your nose doesn't know which way to follow.
Well, it's funny too, because I would picture like witchcraft. I think of a dark scent versus a lighter scent.
Right.
This to me is kind of right in the middle.
Yeah.
But I do get a visualization of like the hallways that they always show in the Harry Potter movies. There is
Right.
something dark and damp and kind of hidden in
Yes.
this sense, but it's not the normal dark and damp sense.
And knock me over with a feather. I really thought this would be like more of the colder spices.
A dark oody kind of vibe or
I
something.
love that this is exactly what it says. It's the warm, fiery spices of the
totally
witch.
is.
This is beautiful. Well, it's autumn. It's,
Yeah.
thank God, finally starting to get a little colder around here.
It's been
Yesterday
pretty
was
toasty.
96. What is it today? Not even going to break 80?
No, don't jinx it. But yeah, I think we're at 76. So we are happy campers here.
But I love that because a lot of our Halloween stuff is more on the colder side. The cold
is.
granite, the cold brick, the cold stone. These are your warm, fiery, witchier spices. This is our Haley's Artisan Bowl that I thought looked a little bit like a witch cauldron.
Totally does.
It's
I'm
purple.
feeling the vibes. Yep.
And in what brush have we got there?
And then we
today?
have our Opus custom brush he made us for Barbershop Duet. It's so cute. But lime green, we had to match all the matching today.
Well,
So,
Margaret
you know.
Hamilton from the Wizard of Oz.
All right,
Why
let's
don't you
see.
show the folks how you make
Here
your
we
leather?
go.
So for us, y'all, the idea is, use a little bit of the water at first, but primarily you want to load that soap onto your bristles. Get them really good in there like you're actually trying to clean the soap out of the bowl, and then turn your brush. Do it again. Turn your brush. Do it again. So it gets loaded onto all the little bristles in all the little angles. Then, when your brush is good and loaded, then go down and get the rest of that water. That way the lather's being made from the bristles, not from the soap at the bottom of the bowl.
She's a little thirsty, I think.
Oh, nothing wrong with that. Throw her in the water and see if she floats. Too soon? It is funny that town killed thousands of people due to nothing more than mass hysteria, and now tens of thousands of people travel there to see it and have pumpkin spice lattes.
I know we don't talk about lather, but
Y'all,
this is quite a brown
only
lather.
when it is that
The triple
extraordinary.
butter,
Look
right?
at this, y'all. What is that, 2 minutes going
Yeah,
around that?
it's just very happy. It wants
Oh.
to keep living, doing its magic. You ready to try this on your
I
face?
sure am. All right, y'all. So when we do watch Joe do his shaving videos, we love to see how the lather coats the face. Tells us a lot about it. Tells us about how he made it. So while we don't do shaving here in the Barbershop Duet, we are going to show you how the lather coats the face.
Look at that.
Y'all,
It's so pretty.
beautiful.
thick
I
and
love this.
All right, give it a little slickness
here we
text
go.
here. Let's see.
Oh, and I need to shave, so this is just begging for a razor.
I think I get, actually, in the lather, I get a little bit more of the woodiness coming out. That creamy side's
Right,
happening still.
right.
But it is, I like the cinnamon leaf and patchouli. Whatever magic they're creating, it's working here.
And the cinnamon leaf is a country mile from cinnamon. That's very cool. Like, I get it. I totally smell how that would be the cinnamon leaf, but it's not the cinnamon bark. But you know what, y'all? As this wears merrily forward, the sweet in this is so beautiful and charming, and I can't find it on the scent note list. I think it's a floral. I think it might be like a candied citrus, but again, we were talking about how they just turned up the patchouli a tiny bit in here till it was just perfect. I think that floral is just turned up so it's just perfect, and you don't even need to put it on the scent list. Just leave it as a little mystery ingredient, a little aftertaste to your potion.
Just help keep it not get so dark. Like somehow
Right.
that's why I was trying to mention the scale of like the light to dark, because
Right.
I think from what we're saying, you're going to picture it being a darker scent, and
No.
it's not. It actually really has a nice bright side to
And
it.
the funny thing is, there is a like gentle, subtle beauty to the soap that is also in the graphic. Look at her face. This is not the Wicked Witch of the West, right? There is a beautiful, charming sweetness to even
And
her
it's in
demeanor,
here.
and it's in here.
Totally.
Oh, this might even be more feminine than masculine, just because my nose is finding that sweet, so
Right.
charming.
Right. But the spice here, like you smell from here, there's something about the spice that's really coming through in the lather.
Right. Well, it's almost like what my nose chooses to follow. It can really choose to follow the patchouli, or it can really choose to follow the sweet, and I end up in two really different places.
Yes.
Ooh, by location. Another symptom of the witch, and we might have to take this down a little deeper.
I still can't believe they threw in all that other fun stuff for us. And a new soap and
Joe,
everything.
thank you so much. That was so sweet. An extra soap and an extra Draconis
Right.
soap to do a review with.
See,
Nice.
dragons, Harry Potter, they must have known.
That's why she's here, folks. And y'all, with the new Wicked movie coming out, my friend Maddie played Elphaba on Broadway for a while. You know what's funny? A little look behind the scenes of how Broadway works. They put it through months of auditions, and they had it down to 3 final candidates. And they said, bring in the dress. And I was like, wait, what? And they brought in the William Ivy Long Defying Gravity dress. And they had each of them put it on. And they were like, whoever fits it best gets the part. And they were like, wait, what? And they were like, well, you guys all sing beautiful. And that dress cost $80,000. So whoever fits it best
You win.
plays Elphaba.
Yeah.
Well, that's show business. I got to wear Nathan Lane's vest when I did the producers.
That's it.
You know what we should have done? We should have done a Bewitched episode, and halfway through, she switches me out for somebody else. Yeah, when they did the Bewitched musical off Broadway, they switched errands at intermission with us. They didn't say a word about it.
Funny. I don't know how to explain this in a really nice way. I wish I could brew this up and take a sip. There's like something like a creamy side of like a really spiced tea.
Right.
And I in the best of way, I just want to drink it.
You're not hiding from this witch. You're under her protection. There's
There you
bad
go.
guys coming to get you, and she's going to save you. That's it. Yes,
Yep.
this is Bette Midler and Hocus Pocus.
Perfect. Although Bette Midler is the one that's trying to
I know, I just like Bette Midler. I grew up with a movie called Teen Witch, but even at 12, I kind of knew this movie was inappropriate.
Okay, I feel like we just have to watch Hocus Pocus tonight and just smell this as the rest of the night unfolds because there you go.
Right. So it's pretty simple, y'all. Just be Margaret Hamilton on the set of Wizard of Oz filming her iconic disappearance from Munchkinland. Everything is going to go fine, but after lunch, they're going to want to do one more, just for insurance. And you're going to get your own. So head over to subtleartsoap.com where you'll find this and a bunch of other really cool stuff. Well, I've had my shave, y'all, with Witchcraft. And why do I look particularly charmed? Because this thing is a shape shifter. You approach it one way, it's a deep and earthy patchouli mixing up a cauldron, but the other way, somehow, it's a Marilyn Monroe Coco Chanel there to draw you in and bewitch you somewhere in the middle. What a fabulous scent this is. And the base, subtle art, you all are doing something right. It's beautiful. It's functional. It's sticky and it's not thick enough to clog my razor. I love how it gets under my stubble. And we will be back for Draconis before the month is out. Welcome to Messages.
So we are clearly having way too much fun with all of these wonderful witches hanging out here. So we wanted to give you a chance to win a $20 gift card to Southern Witchcraft.
Yeah, y'all, all you have to do to be eligible for this giveaway is to send an email here to WeSentYou@theBarbershopDuet.com. It's the only way we communicate about our giveaways. And then check back here November 2nd when we have our Alexa help us choose our lucky winner on the show.
Best of luck.
Joe, Sadie, thank you so much. Not only for all these extra awesome stuff, but for making this one of my favorite Halloween scents this year. We just opened one the other day that I said it's great, but it could also totally double as a Christmas soap.
Yeah.
What I love about this, y'all, when you smell this, not only is it charming, not only is it inviting, not only is it intoxicating in its balance, but it is for sure a Halloween soap. You're going to know when it is and where you are when you use this. And that's what I love. They didn't shy away from that.
Now I'm curious to keep adding this to our collection every year because if this one smells like here, then maybe what they add in next year.
Subtle variations from year to year. Who knows? Miracles and wonders. Next year we can splash.
Oh, see, things are happening. But I just feel I love the scent enough that it's cozy, that I feel like even when Halloween's over, we're going to still want to bust it out for fall.
Right.
Where some of the other Halloween ones, I'm like, I'm kind of stuck with the holiday. This one will keep going, I gotta say.
I'm totally happy with her staying with us until Christmas.
Yes. Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell more bewitching just watching this.